Hey y'all, what's up? My name is Mizzle. You're watching my channel Mizzle 14, and I'm back doing a review of Love After Lockup Season 3, Episode 16. Alright, let's jump right into it, because it's not going to be a really long one, and I'm not trying to make this long one. Alright, so did a header. Throwaway header. I'm sick of tired of seeing her. Like, she is doing the most. I'm glad, and I think I follow him. Didn't follow me on Instagram, and I follow him back. And I don't see any pictures with him and her recently together. So I think he's living his life in Chicago and doing what he needs to do because she is doing the most. She's on television breaking all the freaking driving rules. They hope they take her driving license away. She is doing the most. Getting offended by the small little things. Like, he just got out like a day or two ago, and she acting ridiculously crazy. He said the guy I talked to on the phone, he's not the same person like that. How you know he's not the same person now? Because you don't know him. He been in prison for a long time, been in and out of prison. Honestly, y'all been talking on the phone, and you not the same person. You be presenting yourself because you acting like a whole fool. Whole fool over no reason. The producer trying to talk to him. I guess the producer trying to make sure he's safe and good and not get back in trouble. And she said, "Nah, go talk to him. Gotta talk to him. Take the mic off and go off and doing all this driving down a one-way street, driving down a one-way street. Everything she was doing the most. And he said, "This is calm down. We could get a car accident. I could go to jail. Like, I just got out and she doing the most." And it's like, he ain't making a joke because they was late to DMV to take his test. I think it was a road test or a written test. One of the tests he was supposed to take for the DMV to get towards license. And they was late because she was late. She was getting her hair done, makeup done, and she was taking a long time and got there late, and it was taking in more people. So he made a joke also because he was doing makeup. It wasn't even that serious. Whatever. It is what it is. It happens. And she know what time they close the button thing. So you know if he had to be in a certain time and you taking a longer time than it's usual and he had to rely on you to drive him there, it's your fault. Point period. Sure, I'm not sugarcoating anything. It's your fault. Now, he was making a joke out of it, but she took it the fall and she doing the most. Throw her the most. Throw her away. I can't deal with her. I'm tired of seeing her. Every time I see her scream, I'm just like this. Rolling my eyes because I said she is doing crazy. Crazy for no reason. Next story. Quaylon and Chevelle. Quaylon said he going to Texas and he got a one-way ticket and he gonna try and figure himself out and get his mind like check himself and get himself better. Which I agree. I mean, a lot of people are on Quaylon's side because Chevelle is doing the most. She wants him to be a stand-up father, just standing guy. He just got out. Like, what do you expect? He's been in prison when he was 17 years old. He just got out at 29. Like, he don't know much what's going on. He needs to get his life together before he become a better person for you. Yes, he said a lot of talk. He said a lot of things when he was in prison. Most people behind bars who don't have nothing else better to do will talk a lot of good game behind prison, but when they come out, it's a different reality. It's just 2020 people. We have to know the reality that people who's behind prisons don't say what they really will do when they come out. So we had to keep extra guarded. We gotta be cautious and take it very slow and see how they move when they go out. Don't go by what they were when they're in prison. Go by what they do when they're out, when they had the freedom. Because when they're locked up, they don't have freedom. So they can say whatever they want to make sure they have the freedom so you can stay with them. This is the game, y'all. This is not nothing new. This has been going on for a long time. So for her to get her whole head wrapped up and have this fantasy bubble that she built up and what he wants and what she wants their family to be, that's on her. I'm not putting no blame on him. He shouldn't have talked a good game smack, but that's what people do in prison. So you should have enough mindset to know that he may be talking junk. Let's see how he is when he out. And he just got out. So what do you expect that he was going to do? Okay? Some people get a job right away. Some people don't. Take a longer time. Then let him get acclimated to the real world now. And let him get settled. So it was good for him to go back to home to Texas to be with his family, because that's the person he's supposed to be with right now. Just getting out, he should be with his family. But his mom said, explore your options, get things going. She took him to see her friend in the barber shop in Cadillac, and he owns a shop. And Quaylon does hair on the side, and he said his music is passion. I'm tired of everybody want to do music. Music. I'm tired. Everybody want to do music. Leave music alone. Do their hair. People like to get their hair done. People will spend money to get their hair done, their nails done, their feet done. Do stuff like that people will spend money on. You make a business. If you good and he got locks. If he know how to do locks, oh, he can make money in the day. Haircut and make money. So like, do braiding. Hey, do it. Do it all. People will spend money. So, do the haircut. The guy said if you need help, he willing to help Quaylon. He willing to give Quaylon checks because he said he understand that, and he said sometimes people need that boost, and then sometimes if you don't give them that boost and they go that help, they'll go back to what they was doing. They got themselves in prison in the first place. So he willing to give Quaylon a chance. And he said if you really decide you want to come back down here and do it, I have a spot for you. So he has a job waiting for him. All he needs to do is commit to come. So I said, that's good. He got some connection because the mom and everything. That was nice. But he would say his obligation to Chevelle and all that stuff. Kansas City. Chevelle said, I ain't want you to leave. I ain't want you doing that. You said you're going to be with the family with me. You said you're going to do all that. I would say, whatever, Chevelle. Whatever. You doing all that. He's in Texas. First option. He met his younger sister Quan niece. I said, what's all these Q names? It's like the mom didn't know no other letters of the alphabet but all Q's. Her name is Qualandria, his Quaylon, the other name is Q. It was another name. The older sister was a Q name. The younger sister Quan niece. I said, dang, okay. Alright. Move on from that. Maurice and Jessica. They went to see different wedding chapels and look at different venues. The last one was nice. It was most greenery background with the lights and the fall and everything. That looked like a nice nature type X background. And he popped the question. The ring that the father gave him as a loan to get the ring for Jessica. She didn't know how he got the money for it. I said, your father gave him a loan for it. So, but he wouldn't spend a life with her. They wouldn't have a real actual wedding. They got married in prison, so they actually technically still is married, but they just want to actually have a real wedding. I said that's good. That's nice for them. Move on from that. Sean and Destiny. Destiny is upset because the case that she was going to court for, they's getting that dismissed, but the DA is filing new charges, so it's a possibility she going back to jail. Yes, they didn't. The attorney didn't tell her because they didn't want to tell her because she might run away like she normally do. Her past decisions call up on her and it have consequences. Escaping and being a fugitive and doing all this stuff is catching up. So the case that she went in is dismissed, but they is filing new charges. So now they got to give her a couple of weeks and see what kind of new charges she will get. And if she could go back to jail. The possibility she go back to jail, they possibly give her a parole sentence, whatever they're going to give her, it's a possibility. Now she needs to prepare herself. Now Sean said he want to be there for her. We got to do everything to make it right. And family is there. And Sean still want to pop the question. I said, okay, whatever. He want to pop the question to the female he just met, but the mother of his children for 6 kids he had with her. He didn't pop the question, oh, marry her, but yet he want to marry this girl. Okay. Destiny don't have no baby by him. Don't have no baby by him. Whatever. Talk. She's upset. He took her. He want to be around and all that stuff. He looks stupid. He look. Ugh. I can't stand his mouth. She just talk like this. I was like, ugh. So he took her, he took her to a park or something, and then he went down one knee and he popped the question to her. She said, oh my gosh. Yeah, whatever. Move on from that. So, Christiana and John, I can't deal with these two people either. Christiana escaped the halfway house. She no longer there. She relapsed. She did something. He picked her up. And now, because she left the halfway house, because that's what she's supposed to be programmed to, privy to after she got out, now she had to go herself back to prison because she's a fugitive. And anybody who is hiding a fugitive could get in trouble themselves. Now John, he's a ex-convict himself, and he could go back to prison if they deem him and they find her at his house and they know he has a record as well. He could go back to prison, and his family could be in trouble too. So it's like you're putting them at risk for what? Putting them at risk for what? So they say the best thing she could do is to turn herself in right away so that it'd be no impact to the other family members and John. So if they find her at his house, because I was like, I don't know how they can't find her when it's TV production right here. They could just actually look at the tapes and find her that she's here. So I said, how can she actually be a fugitive and escaping when there's cameras and they can see her? But it is what it is. I guess at the time they find out. But she had to turn herself in. So hopefully she does the right thing to do, turn herself in, and everything be safe and good with the family and John. And he's upset, all that stuff. He said it's gonna be emotional back to take her in, and she gotta go back to prison. I was like, oh. Alright, move on. And lastly, it's Tyrese and this getting in Tracy. So I said, why we see Tyrese? Because we don't see Shanda anymore. She ghosted him, and he said he was done. So I said, what are we seeing him? Like, unless he got somebody else. Yes, he is dating somebody named Tracy. She used to be, she was an ex-con or whatever, what happened. She used to be in jail in the past. So she's not. She got herself together. She's good. He saw the art gallery. He talked to her. She got a nice butt, like he always keeps saying. And like, gosh, we got it, Tyrese. Your old ass, we get it. Good, you're like nice looking guy, but you had to keep emphasizing the butt. I get it. You like your butt, man. All right. Talked. They taking it slow. They not rushing. They went out to eat. I guess they had chicken and waffles or something like that. And she asked me, "Oh, she still contacting you or whatever? Are you still talking to her?" He said, "No, that's a done deal." After we talked and had that discussion, and she told me what's up, I let it go. You have to worry about that. And he was like, and they had a confession. He said, "Damn, this is a guy who keep choosing freaking girls in prison." I said, "Yes," because I said, "I don't know how you a standing guy and you can't find nobody who hasn't been, whatever." I'm not saying people who've been in prison are bad people, because not everyone who go to prison are actually bad people. They just had a bad break or bad luck. So we'll see. But that was Love at the Lockup, y'all. Like I said, I ain't gonna try and make this long. Please like, comment, subscribe to my channel. Tell me how you feel. I appreciate everyone who has been watching, viewing, and commenting on my Love at the Lockup videos. I really appreciate that so much. I want to thank everyone who has been supporting. I'm almost there. I'm getting close to monetization, so I just appreciate everyone. And if you're new to my channel, please hit that subscribe button and be notified, and hit that bell to be notified for all my videos. Alright, next I gotta watch It Gotta Fix My Life, so stay tuned for that. Peace.